Hi there, Terry back again. Hope I find you well. The subscribers are rising, and it's nearly time to give this slab away, and these mini-series, and some other bits and pieces. So subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be great. And thumbs up, comment, and all those good things. Well, I finally got hold of a Next Generation t-shirt, as you can see, and so it's Next Generation time, especially for Nate of Haulier Comics and Peter of Triple G Comics. I know they're great fans, and they've told me to do one. At least that's what I think they said. But you are welcome to watch too, and listen to me waffle on. Now, Star Trek The Next Generation appeared for the first time in comics in this 6-issue mini-series, which I'll be showing you in a second. And between February and July, cover date's 1988. All 6 issues are by the same creative team. The writer was Mike Carlin, the pencils were by Pablo Marcos, the inks by Carlos Garzon, the colours by Carl Gafford. And in a couple of issues there were some extra inks by Arnie Starr. The first issue cover was by Bill Sienkiewicz. I hope that's how you say it. Correct me in the comments, Nate, if I'm wrong. Anyway, the first issue was titled Where No One Has Gone Before. And that's quite a catchy title. Anyway, the synopsis. Exploring a new sector, the Enterprise is invited to open diplomatic relations. But the ship and the away team are attacked, and children appear and send the attackers home to their quarters. And the children are adults, and the adults are children, playing war games. Number 2, we have Pablo Marcos and Carlos Garzon doing the art. And the title for this one is Spirit in the Sky. And the synopsis here is it's Christmas aboard the Enterprise, but in the midst of the celebrations, a strange force invades the ship. Close on its heels come the Krieg, a race of energy siphons who have other ideas about the spirit of the season. Number 3, covered by Pablo Marcos and Arnie Starr. This one is called The Q Factor. So we have a visit from Q, which is his first time appearing in comics. I was expecting him to break the fourth wall in this comic to tell me this, as smarmy as he is. He is up to the usual tricks, playing one set of people off another, without mentioning to either it's one of his games. Also, they lose track of the saucer section of the ship. Number 4, covered by Pablo Marcos and Carlos Garzon. And this one's Q's Day. And we have Riker in command of the saucer section. He meets the rest of the Q continuum. And while Picard has to deal with Q, Q loses his powers and accidentally kills Geordi during a suicide attempt. Number 5, cover Pablo Marcos on his own this time. And this one is Q Effects 3. Q passes the Q Continuum's test and restores order to the situation. Q's kind of order more than likely. Now we have number 6, covered by Pablo Marcos, and the title, Here Today. And the synopsis of this issue, Data has been programmed by Professor Sung to find Fultos, a planet. On arrival, the Enterprise learns that it can never leave, and the secret to escaping Fultos is found hidden in Data's information banks. Now we have the beginning of their ongoing series, classed as Volume 2. It began with this issue, October 89 cover date. Jerome Moore doing the cover. Writer Michael Jan Friedman, pencil and inks by Pablo Marcos, and the colours by Juliana Verita. And we have Captain Picard receives a formal invitation to the death celebrations of the Primarch of Raymond. On that planet, the demise of an individual is celebrated before the event. Captain Picard becomes entangled in Romanian politics and intrigue when he receives an urgent message in the dead of night. For the completists out there, this and the next issue take place between Season 2, episodes Elementary Dear Data and the Outrageous O'Connor. And talking of the second issue, this one with Jerome Moore with the cover again. And then we have November 89 cover date. This one was called Murder Most Foul. All the creators of issue 1 are inside. And the synopsis for this one. Captain Picard has been arrested for the murder of the Romanian ruler, together with Lord Tardal, a native of the planet, and an anti-Federation loyalist. Both were at the scene of the crime, and to prove who is innocent, the captain may have to fight the physically stronger Tardal to the death. But the cover may give away how that worked out. Cover date December 89. Cover is by Jerome Moore. And now the creators inside as number 1. And the title is The Derelict. The Enterprise encounters a derelict starship. An away team led by Riker is trapped on board. The derelict, designed to collect biological samples, takes off with the Enterprise in pursuit. Number 4, January 90. Jerome Moore and Bob LaRose doing the cover this time. The creators in number are the same as they are in number 1. Title, The Hero Factor. While still pursuing the supposed derelict vessel, the Enterprise can't keep up. In trying, they crack their dilithium crystal, which could cause their engines to shut down. Picard wonders the real truth of this abduction. Number 5, February 90 cover date, and the cover by Jerome Moore. Title, Seraphine's Survivors. The Enterprise rescues colonists from a planet torn apart by natural disasters. The colonists were suffering from a genetic disease, but are now completely healthy. Troy is suspicious of their behaviour, including Geordie's former lover. And number 6, March cover date, 1990. Jerome Moore with the cover again. The title, Shadows in the Garden. The surviving colonists of Seraphine's planet must feed by taking life energy from other beings. Once Geordie discovers the truth from his old friend, the other colonists turn on her and attempt to escape. Number 7, April 90. Cover by Jerome Moore. Title, The Pilot. Gordon Purcell takes over the penciling. On a famine relief mission, the Enterprise is boarded by intruders from another ship who kidnap Data. The pilot of the pirate ship is an android who wants Data's body for his own. Number 8, May 90 cover date. Jerome Moore again with cover. Title, The Battle Within. Creators inside as of number 7. While Data struggles with the pilot for control of his android body, Riker beams aboard the pirate ship to try and disable its navigational interface. Number 9, June 90 cover date. Cover by Eric Peterson. The title, The Payoff. The creators are all back as they were from issue 1. Picard disobeys orders to divert to a planet which has a cure for a deadly disease Beverly Crusher has contracted. He must outwit the Ferengi to obtain the cure. Elsewhere, a ship identified as the Enterprise destroys another Federation vessel. Number 10, July 90 cover date. The cover this time by Keith Wilson. And the creators are as of number 9. The title, The Noise of Justice. While waiting for results of an investigation, Picard reflects on his life, including the occasion when he was knifed in the heart. Evidence is found contradicting his statement of innocence, so Picard is bound over for court-martial, until another Enterprise is sighted in a distant sector of space. Number 11, August 90. Keith Wilson with the cover. Title, The Imposter. Creative team as number 10. The imposter Enterprise has destroyed another Federation vessel. Data discovers that the rogue ship is following a course of previous Enterprise missions and determines its next heading. When Enterprise meets the imposter anticipates Picard's every move until he puts Riker in charge. Then the imposter flees. Number 12. September 90 cover date. Another Keith Wilson cover. Title, Whoever Fights Monsters. Again, the inside of the creative team is as of number 11. The imposter, Enterprise, turns out to be a single alien organism. Troy must make it understand that its actions have killed thousands of beings. Right, I'll finish this part with this annual, the first one released. And this was from August 1990. Cover by Jerome Moore. And this was written by Q himself. Yes, John Delancey, with some extra dialogue by Michael Jan Friedman. Pencils by Gordon Purcell, inks by Pablo Marcos, and the colours by Juliana Ferrita. As you can see, it's called The Gift. Q appears to bedevil Picard and the Enterprise once more. Q sends Picard into his own past, where he must convince his own mother and father that he is their son. When Q loses the game, he offers Picard the opportunity to live in a world where his brother is still alive. Q's gift requires Picard to make a painful choice. And that's it for part 1. If you want part 2, let me know in the comments. That'd be great. And if you would like to subscribe, as I asked at the beginning, if you haven't already, let's get up to this 250 so that I can give away this slab and the mini-series. Thank you for watching. Hope Peter and Nate enjoyed it as well as everybody else that's watched. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.